Hey guys, welcome back to another interview here on Toned In Entertainment. Today we're at Fighting Evolution Wrestling here in Miami, Florida. A very hot Miami, Florida, even in October. And I'm joined by Roxy Rouge. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, good. Now here we are. We're still trying to keep our social distance here with these interviews still.
No, I took a shower today. You're good.
See, that's the real reason why I'm doing it. It's hot in there. Everybody's sweating, including myself. So it's not really about the social distancing for other reasons. It's about, hey, everybody of us has a little,
It's out in the open now. You can't hide it.
We can't hide it. It's official here. I know you guys, it's not 3D, even though there's a van going by here making a lot of noise, but whatever. Now, we're here at FEW. You've got some big matches tonight. I know Chelsea is one of your opponents tonight.
She's on the top of my priority list to absolutely annoy. Getting under her skin is just the highlight of my day.
Yeah, I mean, she's rocking some war paint tonight. Is that a little intimidating to you?
Not at all. Come on. We all know that she saw my glorious hearts and said, I think I can do that. And she pulled it off a little bit, but her heart is kind of like long and angular, but I give her props for trying.
Now, Roxy, 2020 has been quite the unique year, to say the least.
To say the least.
Is this your first match back after the whole shutdown and lockdown?
Well, actually, no. I had a couple matches with the twins, the Go Hard Life twins at WXW. But other than that, it's been pretty slow going. So I've had time just to take for myself, train, hone in, and work on the skills that, well, they're not being recorded. So who's going to expect them?
Right. I think that's a good thing because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm bored. I have nothing to do. But you've seemed like you've taken time to kind of like refocus, get re-energized, and ready to move through the rest of 2020 into 2021 pretty strong then.
Yeah, you could say I premeditated. I mean, prepared pretty well.
Yeah, premeditated. You heard it right.
No. Who said I was planning anything? Come on, the best part about a punchline is that you don't know what it is. Everyone takes themselves so seriously, and I am so over it. It's the reason I have the glorious face paint. It's the reason for the glitter. I just want to enjoy myself and share that enjoyment with everyone else, whether they like it or not.
Now, as far as some of your inspirations, what is some of your inspirations for your character in the ring?
Character, this is just my personality, but a big influence, if you are of the Shakespearean fandom, is Petruchio from The Taming of the Shrew. He constantly says one thing, means another. He has a motive, but he tells somebody it's another thing. Overall, he gets what he wants, but he has this air of, I'm just here. And I just found that so intriguing and so visceral, so I latched onto it. And I love Shakespeare in general. The tongue-in-cheek, everyone thinks it's this studious text, but in all actuality, it's a bunch of, can I be a little vulgar?
Of course, it's YouTube.
It's a bunch of dick jokes strung together very classically. So reading between the lines, it's just a lot of fun. And if I'm pulling from that, then I'm just getting my inspiration and being true to myself at the same time, which is ultimately what you want to do.
I think that is the best and most elaborate explanation I've ever got for an inspiration to professional wrestling. Because honestly, a lot of times I don't get Shakespeare, I get Eddie Guerrero, Ric Flair.
I do love me some Bull Nakano.
Okay, Bull Nakano. Wow, that's old school right there.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she is.
So just her presence. If I can walk into the ring with just an ounce of the confidence that she has, I know I'm doing right.
Okay. Well, I've seen you in the ring. I've seen you at a couple shows. I've seen you at Sweetwater Pro Wrestling earlier this year. You were out there. I've seen you at a couple shows, and you bring the pain.
Doesn't feel like this year. It feels like 2 years ago.
It does feel like this year. This year has been a complete cluster F, because I'm going to try to keep it clean here. But yeah, because since we've already had one foul language word, we don't want to get demonetized or anything like that. But
God, YouTube algorithm.
YouTube algorithm, you can... No, I can't even do that. They're going to...
we bite our thumb at you.
We do bite our thumb at you, YouTube. Get your act together. Anyways, before I lose my train of thought, which happens quite often here...
Tree branch.
What goes through your mind when you get into the ring? Because right now, you're such a sweet and nice lady. But when you get into the ring, it's that ferociousness come out. What is it that clicks in you that makes you go out there and just want to beat somebody up?
Well, a lot of it comes from my dad, who's actually the one who taught me how to fight.
Okay. Good job, Dad.
Yeah, right?
Right?
So again, I'm out there to enjoy myself, and I try my best to be a good sport about it and really just kind of go in and be just a good wrestler and good to my opponent. But when they start cheating, when they start just being all too serious, when they start just losing the sheer enjoyment of what they are doing, I get annoyed. And unfortunately, I do let that annoyance take over, and I do what my dad always told me to do: rip their head off and spit in their neck.
I love that. Good job, Dad. I think if more dads taught their daughters how to like stand up for themselves and, you know, have the confidence, life would be.
Are you kidding me? When I was younger, my nickname was Muldoon.
Muldoon?
Well, I used to, like, my parents would put up gates and stuff to keep me out of places. I would either climb over them, ram through them with my head, and I would torment my older brother constantly. So I was a little hellion, and I grew up and learned manners, but like, I learned the manners. I'm still the hellion, which, whatever, I enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm actually reading a comic book series called The Hellion right now.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's from Marvel Comics. It's like 4 issues into right now. Yeah, it is. It's really good. It's really good. Now, in your free time, when you're not training, getting ready for professional wrestling, what kind of things do you like to do?
So I'm a complete grandma in that aspect. So other than, you know, the typical go to the gym, blah, 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 I crochet.
Okay.
I sew. I really enjoy reading, especially the Legend of Drizzt series, which is a Dungeons and Dragons themed book.
Okay.
I really love anything that's larger than life and epic fantasy. And crocheting, I just love making things for my friends, because it's something that, you know, you can go out and buy anything, but if you spend literally 10 plus hours making something, it means more. And sewing, I make all my own gear.
Very nice. Okay. So you're saving some money and doing what you enjoy.
And being as picky as I want.
You can't ask for anything more. And if something comes out wrong, there's nobody to blame but yourself then.
And not only that, I can fix it.
You don't have to go through somebody and message them and wait 3 weeks to get it back then.
No, I can design it myself, and as I'm making it, if something doesn't look exactly right, I don't have to pay $500 for a finished product that I'm like, that's not sitting right. I can just be like, oh, well, I'm changing it. So, and I've made gear for my friends before, and everyone's like, oh, do you make gear professionally? No. No, I don't. It's too much stress, and it's something I enjoy, so if somebody's my friend, of course I'll make them something. But other than that, no, it's an enjoyment thing.
Right. So staying fashionably smart, keeping yourself preoccupied, and staying economically smart all at the same time.
Hey, just because I'm blonde doesn't mean I'm dumb.
Oh, see, I've never said that, and I never will.
Well, you were like, smart, 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 smart. It's such a shock. No, I'm just messing with you.
Now, I know you got to get ready for your matches tonight. Is there anything else we should know about Roxy before we let you go?
Just come along for the ride. Be willing to open your mind up that it doesn't have to be so, you know, je ne sais quoi, how do you say? It doesn't have to be what you expect. Be willing to laugh with me. Be willing to rage with me, and we're going to have a good time.
That's awesome. Roxy, where can people look you up at?
You can find me on Facebook under Roxy Rouge Wrestle, on Instagram as The Roxy Rouge, also on Twitter as The Roxy Rouge, because I'm not creative with my handles at all. But you'll see pictures of my dog, pictures we're working on, pictures. Fucking A. Oh, sorry. You can find my Instagram. It's mainly like what I'm doing that day, what I'm currently making, whether it's crochet or sewing, pictures of my dog, my workouts, and just kind of the overall journey, and just random shenanigans I get myself into, because I have a really, really, really bad habit of going, that's such a good idea at the time. But I always manage to get myself out of it, so not ultimately the worst thing in the world.
You learn from your mistakes, right?
Yeah, let's say that.
Okay. Now, what type of dog do you have?
He is a mutt of a mutt of a mutt of a mutt. He is a stray from St. Landry's Parish in Louisiana. And I rescued him, and he is now my baby.
Oh, very nice. We love rescue dogs. Rescue your dogs if you can.
Rescue pets are the best. I have 2 rescue cats, one from a parking lot when he was like a little puff of smoke, and one from Petco. And then a coyote I adopted from a group called Paws Crossed, which is a local foster group in Fort Myers and Cape Coral, Florida. I
think if you would have known my sister growing up, you guys would have been best friends, because as kids, every animal that came about, we ended up
Oh, I am the worst. If I have stray cats in my area, I'm like, but they need love. And my roommate is like, no more animals.
Yeah, we do the same thing. We have a nice little cat that comes by and visits our apartment every once in a while. Feline, we miss you. Where are you? We have food for you. Come back, Feline. But he hasn't been around for a couple days. We're a little worried, but we put food down for him every day, too.
I'm about all animals. I love cats, I love snakes, bearded dragons, dogs. The only thing that I cannot stand, and I know this is the weirdest thing to be a girl about, because I love spiders even. I don't do roaches or beetles or anything of the little crawling nature. I will run screaming like a housewife from a mouse.
Right. Okay. So if we're out here and a roach comes by, I'll stomp on it. I'll kill it. No problem.
Oh, no, I'll be up there.
Oh, you'll be up there. But you have to do me a favor. If a frog comes by, you need to save me because I'm definitely out of here because that's my phobia.
You like frogs?
They're nasty. They're gross.
They're so cute.
No. I'll squish the roach and I'm running out of here.
They're just like tiny alligators.
No, they're not. They're disgusting.
Steve Irwin used to call alligators frogs with teeth. Like, they have the same dopey faces. They're cute.
I'd rather hang out with an alligator than a frog.
Alligators are the best, but that's beyond the point.
All right, Roxy. Well, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to let you go, but thank you so much for joining me here.
Thank you for having me.
And guys, if you like wrestling interviews like this, it's 2020. It's the end. We started off strong. We're back, and we have lots more to come in the future. So, guys, hit that red subscribe button, and we'll see you guys on the next interview here on Toned In Entertainment. And a special thanks to JB Cool from Fighting Evolution Wrestling for inviting Toned In Entertainment to come out here and do these interviews before their big tapings for their shows. And for more information, head on over to Fighting Evolution Wrestling so you can check out where their shows are seen and how you can see them.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.